Hey football fans, and welcome back to Footy Today. We got 4 stories in today's video that caught our eye. Marcus Rashford is back on the radar of Europe's elite with PSG making fresh contact. Over at Manchester City, the search is on for Kevin De Bruyne's successor and 2 exciting names have emerged. Liverpool may be forced into a tough decision as Ibrahima Konaté's huge wage demands raised eyebrows. And could Frank Lampard be heading back to the Premier League? The Chelsea legend is turning heads with his turnaround job at Coventry. So sit back and relax as we dive into each of these stories. And remember, links to the full articles are in the description. Okay, let's get into it. Marcus Rashford is back on Paris Saint-Germain's radar, with the French giants reigniting their interest in the Manchester United forward ahead of the summer window. PSG previously made a push to sign him during their Neymar exit plan in 2021, but the move stalled after Leonardo's departure. Now Rashford's future is up in the air again. He's on loan at Aston Villa, where his form has improved and they have a £40 million option to buy. But PSG haven't given up. Sporting director Luis Campo has reportedly made fresh contact with Rashford's camp to test the waters. Rashford turned down a January move to France, but PSG's appetite remains despite signing Kvicha Kvaratskhelia. The real question is whether Rashford still sees Paris as a step forward in his career. Back in England, contention and finding rhythm again, Rashford could yet remain at Villa or be sold elsewhere for up to £60 million if United cash in. Would a fresh start abroad finally unlock his potential, or is there still unfinished business in the Premier League? Manchester City are preparing for life after Kevin De Bruyne, with plans already in motion to find his long-term successor. 2 standout names on the radar are Nottingham Forest's Morgan Gibbs-White and Bayern Leverkusen's star Florian Wirtz. Internally, Phil Foden may shoulder more of the creative load, but City are actively scouting for fresh talent to fill De Bruyne's shoes. Gibbs-White has been a key figure in Forest's impressive campaign, tallying 5 goals and 9 assists while guiding them to 3rd in the table. Wirtz, meanwhile, played a starring role in Leverkusen's historic unbeaten season, racking up big numbers and sparking interest from Bayern Munich. However, his €150 million price tag and ongoing injury concerns may give City pause. Gibbs-White offers a more reliable option, creative, consistent, and he's hardly injured. Could he be the low-key signing that quietly shapes City's next era? Liverpool could be forced to sell Ibrahima Konaté this summer, with contract talks reportedly stalling over his agent's hefty wage demands. The 25-year-old defender, who's become a key partner to Virgil van Dijk, is said to be asking for a 150% pay rise, jumping from £80,000 to £200,000 a week. That would place him just behind Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk in the club's wage hierarchy, something that Liverpool's owners, FSG, are reluctant to agree to. With his contract running out in 2026 and no deal in sight, the Reds may be pushed into a decision they don't want to make. Real Madrid and PSG are both monitoring the situation closely, with Konaté previously hinting an interest in joining his hometown club, PSG. While Liverpool haven't named a price, insiders believe it would take over £50 million to tempt them into a sale. If no compromise is found soon, Liverpool could lose another core player in the summer, which is already full of uncertainty. Is this just hardball negotiations, or is this the beginning of the end for Konaté at Anfield? Frank Lampard is back in the managerial spotlight, and this time it's for all the right reasons. After a rocky stint at Everton and a short spell as Chelsea's interim boss, he's quietly turned things around at Coventry City, taking them from 17th in the table to a solid playoff position. Now, TalkSport reports that recently relegated Southampton are keeping a close eye on him as they plan for life in the Championship. The Saints parted ways with Ivan Juric after their 3-1 loss to Spurs sealed their drop from the Premier League. Lampard isn't the only name on Southampton's radar. Sheffield Wednesday's Danny Röhl and Strasbourg's Liam Rossignola are also high on the list. But Lampard's recent success and Premier League pedigree give him a unique edge in the race. For now though, his focus remains on pushing Coventry towards promotion. Could a second chance in the top flight finally show us the manager Lampard was always meant to be? That wraps up today's update. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button, it really does help us out a lot. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, and feel free to share your thoughts on these stories in the comments below. Also, let us know which team you support so we can tailor future videos to cover the latest updates and news about your club. And while you're here, why not check out our previous videos? We break down the biggest daily stories in a quick, easy to digest format. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next one.